The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Maria, Maria. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Grew up in Spanish Harlem. She lived in love just like a movie star. Oh, Maria, Maria. Someday
to the sounds of the guitar,
played by Carlos and
como la flor tanto amor veriste tú.
Yes.
Sorry.
Suavemente. Sabe. Sabe.
Ronconco. You gotta do the chopped and screw version.
Do they have chopped and screwed reggaeton? Bitch.
I have a prima. Her name is Google.
Yeah. Hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jade and XD. I'm XD. Check D of homosexuality, aka homo without a pause, aka gay Z, aka the gay Effie White, because nigga we all got pain, aka homo la flor, aka there's more. I forgot. God damn it, I forgot. That's it.
I'm Jade, the Mary Jane Mommy, aka
I'm doing ad-libs.
Oh, 420 Chef, aka Griselda Negra, aka Problematico from mi favorito. What's going? I feel like we haven't talked to y'all in a long time.
Yeah. We took a week off because it was the Blue Ivy podcast birthday.
That's it.
Queen Noah turned 4.
She sure did, and she had a wang dang doodle of a weekend.
Yeah, because this is going to go into like how have you been the last 2 weeks, and I know how it is, but I know you shared this story on getting grown, but I feel here you would tell it differently. Abe, cue the music.
If you've already heard the story, I apologize. No, not really. I'm telling this far and wide, nigga. This is gonna become a grim fairy tale.
Yeah.
Because we all know those were evil.
Yeah.
So I get 2 block. I'm trying to tell this fast. Mm-hmm. I get 2 block calls. Some bitch cussing me out on the phone, telling me I swiped her credit card. She asked for my name specifically. My brother-in-law picked up on the second call, told her I wasn't using her credit card. She got the wrong number. She hung up. She never called me back.
Okay.
The next day, Noah's ceramic paint party.
Pause. We're gonna treat this like the Migos since you're telling it fast, so I'm gonna give ad-libs.
Okay.
Drop that trap beat.
Yeah. So, mama.
Yeah.
So, next day, go to the ceramic pottery place. We end up there 20 minutes early, get everything set up. I think I'm being takeoff right now. And We're in the pottery place. We come there 20 minutes early. I ask if everything's okay. They get the girls set up. They get all their stuff set up. Everything's good to go. They go. They pick out their pottery. They pick out their little pieces. Ballerina slippers, unicorns, mermaids, whatever.
Ballerina. Gang.
My family walks in. I'm hugging everybody. I'm holding the baby.
Mama, baby.
So then 4 police officers walk in. Not my business. Ain't
Fuck
none
12.
of your friends' business. So why am I ad-libbing as well? So 4 cops walk in.
Fuck 12.
They ask to speak to me. Pull me to the side. I'm like, what? Why are the cops pulling me to the side? Tell me they're doing an investigation.
Say none of your friends' business. I'm gonna get denied. I'm gonna get the right of something night.
So then, after that, they're asking me like, "Oh, we have to do an investigation. We got to ask you a couple questions. Which credit card did you use to book this?"
Thought this was America, people.
I used my husband's credit card. They're like, "Your husband's credit? Okay, well, somebody's saying the credit card was used." I was like, "That can't be possible because I definitely read his card right off the card." So then there's a white lady and a man behind the counter. Yeah, that's where the trap beat goes off.
Flex bomb.
And
Flex
so
bomb.
the officer is like, I just need you to answer a couple questions. I said, I don't need to answer shit until you go to those people behind the counter, take my husband's card and compare it to the receipt that's in the system. Like, there's no reason for you to be asking me anything. We don't need to talk about nothing.
Hey.
You don't have to get upset. No, I'm upset because it's my daughter's birthday and this shit is unnecessary. I used my husband's card. I know
Upset!
what I used. That is a good one. So then another officer who's been on the phone with the lady comes over and he's like, okay, he's like, your name is Jade Verrett. Yes, okay. All right, cool. He's like, I know what happened. They emailed the wrong lady. Her name is Jade Everett, who happens to have the same last 4 digits as my husband's card. So, which is crazy that her name is Jade Everett and she's got the same last 4 digits.
Okay.
Well, I asked the white woman, I'm like, hey, excuse me, are you the person who I spoke to on the phone yesterday? Because you can clarify this. Can you please pull the receipt up and compare it to the card that's right here?
Okay.
They already look at my husband's ID. My husband pulled up his account and showed them where the $50 deposit was taken and everything. So the white officer, who was actually the most reasonable one, there was 2 black ones too, they were cool. He was like, hold on. He calls the lady back on the phone. Did you ever look at your bank account? This bitch never looked at her account. She got my phone number because people have been asking that question. She got my phone number off of the receipt that was emailed to her. And that's also how she got the name of the place. So what ended up happening was she called the pottery place. They freaked out, did some white people shit, called the police. Everybody set me up so that when I came in the spot, cops was going to show up. 6 cops total showed up. 6. Astronomically. So 6 cops showed up for me. Long story short, everybody was wrong. I got my whole shit comped. I'm suing the bitch. And I'm snuffing that Jade Everett when I see that hoe in the street. Yeah. That's how the police and a white woman ruined my child's birthday.
Well, at least the story was entertaining. Brought to you by Miko's Ad-Libs.
It was told totally different or getting grown, so you are more than welcome to go cross-reference.
Yeah, great.
How was your week?
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Has anything happened to me in the last 2 weeks? I'm going back to no meat.
Noah made you a vegetarian plate.
She did. She made a vegetarian plate. She said, "You don't eat chicken. You eat lemons, right?" Oh, lemons. Oh, okay. You still eat pie? She's so loud. Like, yeah.
She's so loud.
Like, yes, Noah. Just because I talk about this all the time. Every time I get off meat, I feel so much better when I'm off of it. It's just convenience wise. And you know that taco place we like in Chelsea Market?
Yeah.
You know they have a
cactus taco.
Yes, but that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh.
They have a new location right next door to my office. Yeah.
You lucky bastard.
So you know I was
those tacos are so good.
And that's how you know they're real Mexican because they serve nopales.
Yes.
My Californians and our cousins south of the border know what nopales are. What else? Yeah. What else happened? I went bike riding in Central Park.
Yeah, that's just so like so adventurous.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I don't like doing nothing in Central Park.
Yeah, you know, I've been trying to, be active. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been trying to live my life like a like a pharmaceutical ad.
And like it's golden.
Yeah. You know, like in pharmaceutical ads, like the white people, like they smile and like they ride bikes and sleep in hammocks.
Yeah.
So I don't have a hammock just yet.
Yeah, but they also warn you, like, don't eat grapefruit.
Yeah.
Don't drink water.
Yeah.
Like, don't eat lemons.
Yeah, because you could totally like die or have like gout.
See, don't eat salsa.
Or like it'll crush your solar plexus or something.
No more Mexican food.
Yeah. But
side effects may be vomiting profusely.
Yeah, bleeding from your eyeballs.
May protrude.
Yeah.
And you could die.
Yeah.
Oops, that was me.
Yeah.
That was me this time.
So a couple of things. So one, I was featured on FonsFranc.com. So
nice.
They interviewed me. Fonz interviewed me, and the link is in the description. It was a nice interview he did with me as being, being me, and what I do. Big announcement. We've talked about this before, but it's like legit for real. Jade and I are headlining the Pickles and Pie Festival on October 8th. See us, we're headlining. It's going to be a super dope wang dang doodle.
So much fun.
In Brooklyn Bridge Park. Link is in the description below, wherever you're listening.
The festival is put on by a black lady,
yes,
Fernanda.
Yes. Can't wait. It's family and fun for everybody. To see us, it's $10. It's in the daytime. Yes, it's on a Sunday. However, it is a holiday weekend in New York City.
Yep.
Banks and federal offices are closed in New York.
Yep.
So that means a lot of y'all don't got to go to work. So you guys can come see us. And even still, it's in the middle of the day. We're on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. There will be alcohol served.
Yes.
So is pies. Food vendors. I feel like the Kitchenista, Angela Davis will be there, and she's doing a pie demonstration, so it's going to be super amazing. Beer garden. Girl, there is a beer garden.
Beer garden at the festival.
I don't even drink beer, but I will that day.
I can't wait.
But definitely get your tickets now. It's gonna be a good time, and it's our first festival that we get to headline.
Yep.
I feel like, we're like the Solange, like a podcast. We just do like these indie stuff. Like, yeah, I get it.
Shows in the laundromat.
Yeah.
In the barbecue spot.
I told you how I went to go see her at the laundromat, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else happened? I've been getting in fights at work with people.
Oh no.
Yes. It's you remember when you came to my office? Mm-hmm. And
it's the security guards, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
I cannot stand it.
Yeah.
He has the stupidest security guard in his office.
Yeah. I cursed all of them out, and so I had to warn my manager and my director. I said, if y'all get a call from HR, it's fine. It's me. It's whatever, girl.
Cussed out the security
guards.
guards.
I cursed the security guards. Did it on 2 non-consecutive occasions.
I did that once.
Yeah, you did. But you curse out people wherever you go.
Not. Yeah, I have been doing much better with not.
Yeah, Jay's husband is here. He's like, yeah, I agree.
Have I been doing better though?
She's made some slight improvements.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we have to tell you guys? Because those were the important things. I feel like something happened to me and I had to share. So today here in XD's Corner is why I hate the internet.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Twitter. People have been asking because I deleted my account and I literally was not ever coming back. I was just fuck Twitter. But I realized that business wise I need it, so it's just gonna be there for a little bit.
Okay.
Like I just have people Twitter, and we have a strict no Twitter policy, talking really about the show, unlike other shows. No shade. However, it's just like, oh god, like Twitter's just awful. Like it's just a cesspool of
bitter people,
like, and people who live with like I don't know, like so many things. So many people on there like cheat on their spouses.
Yeah, and have
People
babies.
and have babies just because they think it'll make them stay. People have like beef with other people, even though they're the exact same person that they're beefing with.
They've never met.
That they've never met. Like it's just a lot, and people.
It's a dystopia where people fight with their thumbs
Yeah,
or their forefingers if they don't have thumbs.
that's brazy. All while living in their mother's back room. Anyway, listen to us anywhere, everywhere you can. I do have an announcement.
Okay.
I want to shout out a new podcast.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
It's coming.
Okay.
They're announcing it this weekend, so I figured we could just announce it now.
Okay.
It's called Threesome Anyone. And it features our dear friends, Dubs, aka Lady Wonder,
Hey.
Princey,
Yay.
and Bobtastic, Bobby.
Oh my God, that's going to be so entertaining.
Yes. They have a couple episodes out now. I'll put the link in the description box wherever they're listening. They're really fun. The first episode is really interesting, dynamic. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's sex positive. It's relationship positive. Like it's a good, fun time.
They're all very sex positive.
Yeah.
They're all very funny.
Yes, and smart. And so it's good what the culture needs.
Yes, I can't wait for it. Make sure you check that out. Support Black art.
Support Black art. But now it's time for Artist of the Week.
Little girl, comb your hair, fix your makeup. Soon he will.
This week is a jazz artist. Normally we talk about, we do a rap and, the girls who want to be Beyonce. But this week we're doing jazz.
Yep.
Cecile McLaurin Salvant.
Oh, that was so. Cecile performs at the club that I used to work at all the time. She used to always come up and sing just randomly on a late night set, or she's had a couple of sets there as well. She's super, super talented. She's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah. Her musical influence is my favorite vocalist of all time, Sarah Vaughan. She's from Miami. She's West Indian. The way she speaks French is really, really interesting. Like, it's super clear. She speaks like a like, I don't know if anybody took French in high school, but she speaks like those people from the Bienvenue tapes. So it's super interesting. But I like her. Her music I like her music. It's really great. It's refreshing to hear somebody like a jazz artist that young.
Yeah.
She's born in 89, so I don't know how old that makes her, but 27, I think. 27, 28.
Not 30.
Yeah. So support Black art.
Yes.
All right. So like this has been a lot in pop culture, and more importantly in Kardashian,
The
island of misfit Negroes. Because I feel
yeah,
yeah,
they're
it
there
is.
too,
That's
yes.
no, because I mean
No,
that's
the sunken place.
no, because I feel like Kris Jenner has opened up like she opened like the YMCA for like wayward niggas.
She has. It's a group home.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. The
Yeah.
Kardashian is a group home.
It's a group home.
Yeah. So Blob is in the news.
Woo, they are all over the news.
Literally the news. Like it came up on
The Shade Room.
well, yeah, girl, that's CNN. But I meant like the real like news, like what old people watch.
What?
Yeah, it was on the 6 o'clock news, girl. Yeah.
That makes me mad.
Yeah. The hour-long version before Jeopardy.
Did they show the images?
They were blurred out. Yeah. It was you know what today's society needs?
What?
Inside Edition.
Yes. I miss Inside
Yeah,
Edition.
Inside Edition with Gather Hose. It was trash, but it was informative trash.
Yeah.
So, if you've been living under a rock or just don't give a fuck like Jade and I, Black China and Rob were beefing on social media again, just like a lot of you all do. Rob decided to get in his fifis and post nudes of his child's mother
Yes.
on Instagram and said that she's a gold digger and she's a myriad of other things,
A
and
cheater. She has sex in their home, that in their bed that their child lays in.
yeah, and that he obtained a video of her making out with some gentleman who was fine.
Oh no, I think he looked like Meek
No,
Mill.
he had two. She had two niggas, and one of them looked like he smelled. The other one, girl. And he said a whole bunch of other things. Black China said that Rob put his hands on her.
Yeah, she said he was abusive, which
Yeah.
is not to be taken lightly.
It's not. And then I'm just gonna lay out all the facts that what happened, and then we'll give our commentary. So while this was going on, everybody needed to weigh in for whatever reason. So
The new Cliff Huxtable.
I'm afraid to say that.
I said Cliff Huxtable, not Bill Cosby.
No, girl, you remember that episode of the Huxtables where he made that barbecue sauce?
I saw that.
I said,
They put that evil music behind it.
I said, how did we not know? It was right there.
It's like, everybody loves my sauce.
And everybody was like loopy and like
Yep.
Randy.
Yep.
I'm bringing Randy back, by the way. Randy, baby, yeah. We could use another Austin Powers movie.
Could we?
Why else? I mean, why not? Trump is in office. Anything can happen.
I might bring Shag back.
Okay.
Want a Shag, baby.
Yeah. Anywho, Clifford Harris decided to go on Instagram himself and essentially say, Rob, tuck that shit in.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of rappers did. A lot of rappers said, hey, she's a hoe. It's okay. We've all been played by a hoe. It's okay, but tuck that shit in, young buck. Tuck that shit in.
Yeah.
However, Rob said, honey. And said, oh, wait, no, man.
Rob came out and said, nigga, you shut up, because you paid her
You paid China
to have a toi
to have a menage a boogie with you
and Peppa Pig.
and Smokey Robinson. I think that's what really kind of just made.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was pretty
like,
gross.
yeah,
The
I
whole
was
image
like,
of that, it just made it disgusted me. I couldn't really, like, my stomach's been off the whole
Yeah,
weekend.
it really has. I had to take Pepto-Bismol and Kaopectate. I was so distraught.
My stomach has definitely been off the entire weekend.
Oh God, I just could not. Oh God. And then Snoop, Uncle Snoop.
Who loves to chime in.
Yeah, because he's
It's always welcome.
Yeah, because
It's
he's
always
really
welcome.
Pearl from 227.
Really, he is.
Yeah, because he has a Cosmono.
Bonnet it all.
He has a Cosmono.
With his French tips.
Yeah.
In his locks.
Yeah.
But he's got like really nice auntie locks. Like your aunt who had locks like before they were popular.
He has stud
And-
locks. He has locks like a stud.
Yeah, low-key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A DC stud at that.
Oh.
Yeah. Clock tick. Choo-choo. He weighed in and he did the whole, like, tuck that shit in. It's fine. So here's the thing. They are both horrible people.
They really are.
I'm going to start with China.
Girl.
So I hope someone sends this to her. Probably not. We're not that important, but it's fine. No, we are. No, we're amazing. Like we're super important.
I am important.
Yeah, we are.
I am smart and I'm not that kind.
Yeah. Be self-aware. Yeah, no, we're fucking superstars. We're iconic. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty sad. Yeah, I'm pretty upset. I'ma be with my baby.
Why are you even in my phone?
So, Black China, here's the thing. You played this game horribly.
Girl, you look so bad.
You look so bad. And don't get us wrong. We all knew what it was. We knew what the tea was. We all knew.
No.
We knew that this was revenge on Kylie. Like, we get it. Rob clocked it and he said, like, this was all to get back at her baby daddy. We all knew that, girl.
Yes, but in the vein of Tyra, we were all rooting for you, Angela Kardashian.
Right.
Everybody was
played
so hyped.
this wrong.
So wrong.
She was supposed to get married and a baby.
And have another baby. She was supposed to have all the Kardashian
She was supposed
babies.
to secure the bag.
She lost the bag.
She lost it. She gave up. I get it.
She set the bag on fire.
I get it. No, you know what? She put the bag on the floor. You know what happens when you put your purse on the floor?
You lose money.
Thank you. And that's what the fuck happened.
Because she lost all her cars.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
But I also, like you played this all wrong. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you shouldn't use that, and you shouldn't glorify cheating, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, it was very obvious what this was. Like, there's nothing about him. I wonder how she had to sleep at night to be like, let me let this nigga raw on me so I can get a baby. Like,
you know how she slept.
Yeah.
She slept peacefully. She don't have no conscience.
No. Her mother's Tokyo Tony.
And I hope we've all seen The Bad Seed, where you see that evil is passed down. It's hereditary. Yeah. Sometimes it skips a generation, sometimes it doesn't.
I don't think she's evil. I just think that
soulless. I think she's soulless. Yo, okay, first of all, you have a daughter. This is not about like, oh, you need to put on some more clothes. This is not about that. Girl, you're out here butt ass naked with multiple niggas. You look crazy and you're making your child look crazy. Like, forget that fat nigga. You making your child look crazy.
Yeah.
You look crazy. You have a daughter. But you don't care about your daughter being out there like that.
She didn't really care about her kid.
Nah.
Because she just had the kid out of spite to put him on child support. But I feel like child support is null and void because it's like you're just out here. And therefore, child support only works if you're the custodial parent.
Right.
And clearly she's not.
Nah, you can tell, like, as much as he's doing, and he is not, we're going to get to him in a second.
Yeah.
But you did this whole entire situation wrong. And if you wanted to get revenge, like, you shouldn't have done it like that. Like, not like that. Not like that. Yeah. By putting yourself out there with mad niggas making videos and taking pictures in robes. Like, that shit is not cute. Yeah, that's not cute at all.
It's not.
And that's not me coming for you. Like, that's just not cute.
Because what's going to end up happening is that, like, these niggas ain't going to last, and you're going to move on to some other rapper or some other nigga. Just like her good sis Amber, who's now with 21 Savage, which is so weird. And he sprung in love and shit with her.
He sure is.
Like
this nigga's
gone.
posting this nigga's like, it's okay for you to love your girl in his language.
Yeah. In nigger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just really, really strange to me that people actually think to do this stuff? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does she have like a situation room where she's like, I'm gonna fuck this nigga, and then like by month 8, like I need to get pregnant, and then like, you know, by after 6 months after the baby's born, I'm dead this nigga.
It is very ironic that she is starting to give zero fucks when that girl has moved on and she's not with Tyga no more. Mm-hmm. Like now she's just out
Rob
here
clocked
wilding.
it. Rob clocked it.
He did. He clocked it. He's mad. He's big mad, and he has a lot to be mad about. But
yeah,
she played this whole situation totally wrong, and the fact that you brought that child into it, and now you're like throwing her by the wayside. You don't really care, and you're leading as a horrible example.
and you let that nigga film you going to get your tummy tuck and the mommy makeover, knowing damn well you guys argue back and forth on the internet, knowing damn well you have a sponsorship with Flat Tummy Tea.
This video was dedicated to Black China, Flat Tummy Tea, all that shit. I need my money, ho. Run me my money, ho. Meanwhile, Black China's sitting getting surgeries, and I'm sipping on Flat Tummy Tea like it's pink Moscato. And I'm over here, me and Rob still fat. I need my money.
I mean, we all knew she got surgery though. Like that wasn't news to me.
I know, but still, you ruining my shit though. Like, I need to hawk this fake tea.
That's real. That's real.
For the coin.
All of the celebrities that represent that flat tummy
Celebrities.
tea, the celebrities. They need to come for her.
Yeah,
Like
you didn't
Fighter
see
on
the
GP.
video of that girl who was upset.
No. No.
Oh, girl, she said, "Run me my money." It was funny.
Because she
It's
bought
not
flat tummy tea off of Black Rob.
Blop. The next person I'd like to talk about, not Rob, but the Kardashian Jenner girls. Right?
The Brujas.
Yeah. So there was an episode of the Kardashians this past season where they're on vacation, because why else would they be?
Right. They don't have anything else to do.
And Scott came because
He's a Kardashian. He's under the curse. He knows he is, though.
yeah. So he has his own little villa. And Kim rolls up with her posse. I think Larissa Pippen and Simon the gay.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, Scott, let's go. We have someplace to go." And Larissa's like, "There's a purse here, girl." So they go around the room. They go around the whole villa and try to figure out who this bitch is. And so this girl is just hiding out in the bathroom. And Kim is like, "You fucking whore, get out!" Yada yada yada. And then Kim said, you know, later on, I had to get ghetto on this girl. So I say all that to say, none of these hoes, Kim, Courtney, Chloe J, Kendall, Kylie, ain't none of them step to Angela.
No.
Now, I know Angela's from Southeast DC, which also means she has nothing to live for, so I totally understand. I totally understand that you don't want to bring a knife to, a gunfight. You know, I get it. But at least in Chloe, I mean, she's related to a murderer. It's fine. It's hereditary.
Right. Bad seed.
Yeah, like, I just don't understand. Like,
you just like they're not really about that life. None of them. Not even Chloe.
I wish you guys would have saw Jace.
Because I'm wilding out this white girl, one of the comedians. Then she had to imitate the Kardashians. She was like, "I'm Chloe. Feed Chloe." She's like, why are you not pretty like other sisters?
So it's like, so again, they also hate Rob.
They do hate Rob, so they're probably like, well, good, he's getting what he deserves, which makes them, it just solidifies how horrible they are.
That's me, actually. That would be me. Like, well, I mean, that's what he gets what he deserves, girl. I mean, you know,
he knew better.
Yeah, he knew better.
But he didn't, though.
Oh, but he did. You know why? Because he did this to spite his sisters. Let's talk about Rob.
Yeah, let's go into Rob.
Before we go into Rob, let's take a break. And we're back. So Robert Kardashian, right?
Roberto.
There's a lot to say about him. For one, Rob is abusive.
Well,
because Rob is abusive. He slapped Adrian Bailon on TV.
Yeah, he did.
No, come back here, Adrian.
Adrian
You called
Joe.
the wedding in India?
It's not that serious.
No.
Why are you grabbing her? Don't grab her. Rob! Why are you doing that? You're a hit girl.
No, she called
What is wrong with you? Mom.
So those allegations are not, they're not
They're
absurd.
not perfect, yeah. Revenge porn is a thing. And there's this whole joke like, oh, you post the news of a stripper. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't mean anything. Like, okay, she's at work as a stripper. She's not a stripper anymore.
No, she's not.
And still, like, not everybody has seen her nudes. Like, either way, like, it's still disrespectful regardless of her profession or not, or ex-profession.
It's corny.
Yeah, like, you're probably going to get arrested because revenge porn is a serious offense in California.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
New York doesn't have a revenge porn, or maybe it does. There's a site that shows you all the revenge porn laws. It's only like 21 or 31 states that have them. Some are misdemeanors, some are felonies, and some you do jail time. I know DC, it's a big one. California is a big one.
So he's definitely going to go to jail.
Eventually, if she decides to pursue it. So, either way, but Rob, I feel like Rob was in on this. Like, Rob isn't that stupid. I feel like Rob was trying to spite his sisters, you know, because he hates them.
I think Rob was legit trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. To be perfectly honest, I do. Like, I'm not saying he didn't know that she was...
How? He doesn't have any money. Well, now he does. Well, I guess because of the show, but it's just like, how?
Because his mother is the devil, and the devil offers you all the riches of the world. These people don't work. They go on a vacation for a living. An endless vacation. Every time we see them, they are vacationing. They don't even have vacation anymore. That's their life.
Yeah.
He could turn a hoe into a housewife. This nigga bought her vehicles and jewelry. He said he bought her $50,000 worth of jewelry the day before. This girl's up here taking pictures in some Versace robes with some people wearing Versace robes that don't belong to them, which is disgusting. That's like sharing drawers.
It is sharing drawers.
Ugh. Have some couth about yourself.
None of them do.
Nah. They just some niggas trying to come up.
Yeah. And I get it. I'm not mad at the hustle. But if you're going to do that, be smart about it.
Yeah, they weren't though.
No.
Like, the only thing they got is a photo in a Versace robe.
Yeah.
I can take a picture with a Versace robe.
Yeah.
All I got to do is go to the store and try one on.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
What's understood doesn't have to be explained.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I want both of them to leave us alone.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah. I just really want them to leave us alone because I feel like they're making me care about things that I don't care about.
I don't need to read 12 posts on the Shade Room about your story.
Right.
When you have more than 3, it gets too messy for me. I don't want.
You know what it is? Like Rob and China are like, you know, like when Twitter couples beef.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Like, oh.
Yeah, but y'all niggas was just in love last week.
Yeah, they break up to make up, and they go straight to social media. Like, they go straight to Snapchat or straight to Instagram. Like, y'all don't have each other's numbers.
Break up to make up. That's all we do.
And like none of these people are fit to be parents. None of these people are fit to be like decent human beings. Like, just leave us alone
and stop having babies.
Right?
Y'all niggas don't deserve babies.
No,
you don't deserve to bring human beings into the world just because you are full of shit.
Yeah, just to spite people and just to think that's your cash cow.
Nah,
girl, let me get pregnant so I can make sure I don't have to work again.
That's it. She was supposed to win.
Yeah.
She was supposed to win.
Yeah.
We ain't heard from Tokyo T either. She ain't said nothing about it.
No, because she probably doesn't care.
She doesn't. And that's why this girl is out here gallivanting the way that she is, because nobody's telling her that this shit is whack.
No, I don't think Tokyo Tony cares. I think she just doesn't care about anything.
Because Tokyo T was a stripper too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family business.
That's fine. Anyway, you ready?
Yeah, I don't care about them anymore.
Okay. So, Blue Ivy's father dropped an album.
Mm-hmm. It was a dad album.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you like it? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
I did not dislike it. I'm going to say this. Some people may be mad. I don't care.
Okay.
I felt like it was a good final album for him.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, this is a nice closing curtain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You let it all out the bag. You know what I'm saying? We know your evolution of selling drugs and living in the PJs. And now you rap about rich nigga shit that none of us can relate to. And that's perfectly fine because it's a bop. You know what I'm saying? Reasonable Doubt was my shit. Blueprint, all that. But I think it's a good final album. He has evolved as a man. He's now in his 40s. He has gone to therapy. He has gotten himself together. He had no problem rapping about it. But I think it was a good final project for him. I appreciate it. I applaud it. And I'm mad that he did my girl like that.
Light nigga, dark nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, feel nigga, still nigga, my name is still nigga. I like that second one.
So yeah, that was pretty much what I thought about it. I thought it was a good project. I did thoroughly enjoy it, and I will listen to it. But I thought it was a good final project for him. What'd you think about it?
I really liked it. I liked it better than his recent albums, like Magna Carta and Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Even Blueprint 3.
Wait, Blueprint 3 had
on to the next.
Oh, that was. I don't ever go back and listen to that.
Me either. Only albums I go to listen to Jay-Z from recent years was American Gangster.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
Oh. If you owe me $10, you ain't giving me $9.
Right.
That would.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say that I like rappers with one producer. It was a short, sweet album. Bring back short albums. I loved it. It was great.
Love
36 minutes of 4:44. I felt I was there. I can commit. Mm-hmm. I could commit like 36 minutes to you listening to your album. Like Mogs want to do like hour and a half sets with like 38 tracks.
Yeah, so Drake has like 22 tracks.
Yeah, like no one
Kanye does like 18, 19 tracks.
No one has the featuring God. What the fuck? And I
felt like that was a shorter one too.
Yeah, Jesus was short. But it's just I liked it. The samples were great. He even sampled the Clark sisters. He had that hateful ass hoe Kim Burrell on it.
He sure did. They keep putting her hateful ass on everything.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, hip hop is hateful, so it's fine.
It's fine.
You know, he addressed a lot of things. The one thing that I had issue with was his idea of economics and how he addressed the Jews when saying how, we need, essentially, how do Jews own all the buildings because of generational wealth and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's not necessarily how this works, bro.
Not with them. And that's not me being anti-Semitic.
No, that's just not how wealth works in general. In order to have generational wealth, you got to be wealthy. And it's like...
The Jews have generational...
The Jews are white.
They're white, but they also do things like that. They will buy up a bunch of property. They will invest a bunch of money into something, and then they'll file for bankruptcy. And then the next man will pick it up, pick up the credit for them or whatever, and they'll invest and they'll invest and they'll invest, and then they'll file for bankruptcy, and it keeps going like a pattern. But they're keeping everything there within their community, and it's whack for us because of the way they are. They don't want us living in their buildings. They don't want to give us nothing once they have it, and that's what makes it trash. But ultimately, it's what we need to be doing. Like, we just need to be doing it the right way. And you know how I feel.
I'm going to disagree with you there.
How?
Only because of the fact that there is a systematic way about things in order for that to work. I'm not saying the bankruptcy shit we need to be doing that. No, I'm saying the things that are afforded to them. So I was having a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about how if we would ever get over...
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Oppression, or if we're ever get over being stigmatized, right? Mm-hmm. So he talked to me about like the Jews and like the Italians under Mussolini's rule and all that good stuff, right? And he talked about how they moved to America or migrated to America for freedom and all that good stuff. But they were able to assimilate to white culture
because they were
white.
No,
we will never have that option to ever assimilate to what's white and not, because systematically, if you're black or brown, it's just not going to work for you. The odds are stacked against us, so we can't necessarily operate the way another community does, like the Jews. I understand this whole idea of cooperative ethics, right? This whole idea of keeping your money and wealth within the community. However, it's difficult to do that when we don't have any type of stronghold to any type of capital gain, such as like, I don't know, like an energy source or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like things that are tangible that white people own that are like public service works, right? Like oil, right? If we found like a black oil company, that'd be lit. You know what I mean? But there is just certain things that whites have a tie to that we just don't. And the only reason and the only way we can get through that is if white people finally understand and say, listen, we need to, and this will never happen, relinquish their power to let other people shine.
I agree with you.
I get this idea of cooperative ethics, and like And like, you know, he also addresses credit, which is another issue that I had with.
Yeah, that.
But anyway, I'm like, that's not necessarily how the economy works, especially not today.
Shout to the coldest on my barometer. Bergman, Shapiro, Kalina, Hanukkah, my lawyers.
Cause we smoke sour to deal with the paranoia that they charge by the hour, can't hire the Jewish lawyer.
Court cases, no laces, orange dickies, Jewish lawyer helping you.
However, cooperative ethics only works is if we're in some like utopian society where it's possible to do that. And I say this to say, if we're going to buy black, we would need to buy everything black. But realistically, that's not an option.
I'm going to disagree with you slightly because I agree with you. I do agree with you that we are not afforded a lot of opportunities that white people are afforded. And that is something that we know, and that is something that we try to actively change, but it's very hard because the system is built against us.
Sure.
But I don't live in a wealthy neighborhood. I also don't live in an all-white neighborhood. I live in a neighborhood where it is a ton of small businesses. Is a Caribbean neighborhood where it's a bunch of small businesses, restaurants, health food stores, supermarkets, clothing stores, jewelry stores. And it is a flowing economy because people are constantly supporting their people and supporting the neighborhood.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that they're thriving the way somebody who's in the oil business is doing so, or that they're able to buy up a bunch of buildings the way that Jews are. But they do keep that constant flow of economy within this neighborhood, which is why it's hard to penetrate for white people when they're doing all this gentrification all over the city.
Sure.
Because black people have kept this money within this community. Not saying they don't go outside, they don't go to Macy's, or they don't go do this, that, or the third. They do. But they also heavily support the neighborhood and the community. And so those cooperative ethics or economics or whatever the case, that's how they're able to keep this going for years. Sure. And these are immigrants.
Sure.
These are people who came over to this country. So that's why I'm saying, like, sometimes and we got to keep it funky when it comes to American black culture. A lot of times especially now, we're all focused on wanting to buy black. I know that I'm one of those people who loves to keep the money in the community.
Yeah.
But and then I guess maybe this is another conversation. For instance, okay, I'm going to give you an example. I went to Philly this weekend, and my homegirl has a boutique there. It's called the Sable Collective.
Yeah, they do wraps and stuff, right?
Head wraps.
Yeah.
Head wraps and jewelry and T-shirts and incense and art and music and books. It's everything. It's in a black neighborhood. The owners, one of them being my friend, put it in the neighborhood because they wanted to keep the money. Wanted to keep the money in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
The neighborhood don't even know what they got in there. They don't even go in her store. It's in North Philly, which is
one of the roughest neighborhoods in the country.
That's an area that needs a touch of gentrification.
Yeah,
just a touch.
They have homes on cinder blocks.
Yo, like that.
I've never seen
they have
that in
old
my life.
factories with busted out windows. Like it's very sad to see black people living in those conditions and not even realizing the conditions that they're living in, not even realizing that they can have better and that they can put their money, they can take their money and they can put their money back into the community, and how they can clean up their neighborhood. And they may not have a whole lot, but they can just clean up what they have. You know what I'm saying? It makes me sad, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's how I feel about when people who get money and move out the hood.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, those are other conversations.
Right.
And we can get into those.
Yeah.
We can definitely get into those. Yeah. But as far as this is concerned, I have to disagree with you with that because there are black cultures that are keeping that money within the community, and I just feel like as African Americans, I guess, you know, whether it's politically incorrect or whatever the case, as blacks, we have to do better with that. It's not impossible because it's proven to be true.
Sure. I don't disagree with you in this idea of, you know, keeping money within their community. I do see that. And there are some things that we do as far as that is concerned. I'm talking about on a macro level. Mm-hmm. Like micro level, yes, you know, we have these pockets in America that are thriving black businesses, black neighborhoods, where we're fueling money, educational resources into the small communities that we have to be better. Like, for example, there's this organization called Made in Brownsville. The director is Cordine Allen. And he is an architect, and so he designed this program to give back to his community. He went to Harvard, and he came back, and he designed this program for kids to design urban spaces and to, you know, build up Brownsville. And they also have like a clothing boutique where he teaches them how to like do business and inventory and all that good stuff. So a whole bunch of like different modules, so that you're learning these things to build up your neighborhood, right? So there are these things that are happening that I recognize. However, I do think on a macro level, on this nationwide level, in this idea of like group economics or collective economics within the community is a little difficult based on the odds that are stacked up against us. And also it is a little hearing Jay-Z say things about like doing, you know, buying black or staying wealth within the community is also very difficult for someone coming from somebody who already has money.
Right.
So as we know, when we buy black, we also know that sometimes it's a little bit more expensive to do so.
Yeah, it is. And
I understand why, because we're not necessarily always afforded the cheaper price or whatever, or because we have to keep our whatever we're selling or whatever, we're not necessarily able to get the best deals or whatever because we're in small quantities and we're not able to buy big, and there's a lot of things.
The rent's too damn
or
high,
the rent is too high.
Yeah.
Right. There's a bunch of things. But there's this whole idea of like, you have money to do these things. To support.
With him, yes.
And it's also another conversation of a ex-drug dealer telling me how to spend my money. So it's just difficult for me it's difficult for us poor people to do certain shit. You know, yes, we're making these things thrive, but other times it's just difficult because we don't got enough money to do the things that we really want to.
No, I agree.
Just because, nigga, we po.
I agree.
That's like you telling people. That's like people who are on food stamps, right? And this is coming from experience because, you know, I'm very public about how I was on food stamps for almost a year. Like it's difficult to eat healthy, and it was just a single person off of like $170 something a month. You know what I mean? And there's food deserts and things like that. And you can't always tell people like, go vegan, eat healthy, yada, yada, yada. We don't have no fucking money. So it's like a double-edged sword. Like, yes, we want to support these communities and all these good things. And also it's just like, you need money to do that too.
You do.
So it's like, yes.
But
yes, I'm with you. However, there's a caveat to that.
I just feel like it's not impossible.
I didn't say it was impossible. It's just difficult sometimes to do. And on a macro level, it's this idea of like, well, when are white people going to be like, yeah, let's give people a fair shot at this capitalism
Well, that ain't
thing.
never going to happen.
Exactly, which is why I don't feel that allies exist. It's true. There's no such thing as allyship at all, ever. So if somebody ever tells me like, you know, I'm an ally, no, you're not, because you're never going to relinquish your power to have somebody else thrive. Because why would you?
That's another conversation. Because white people jump to fear and
that's any dominating thing. But anyway, 444 is a cool album. It samples the Clark sisters. You know I love them.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah. And we're back. So Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed, you know, the cast of Hidden Colors. So Umar Johnson, you know, the blacks love a, you know, a nigga that uses $10 words.
We don't love Omar.
I just said niggas too. I don't say you specifically. So he was on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. He's been on the Breakfast Club a couple times actually, which also we gotta stop giving niggas like this a platform, people.
Yeah, shut him up, please.
Even if you like, you know, people follow this idea of a broken clock is right twice a day. No, it's not, nigga. A broken clock is a broken clock.
It just so happens to land at be
right.
12 o'clock.
Right. And it may not even be at that time either. Like, God. Anyway. So he was on the Breakfast Club, and these two clips I saw on, this is when I deleted my Twitter account, because niggas was just like, no, but listen to what he's saying, though. I was like, suck my dick. You guys are stupid. He said, interracial dating is bad.
Same thing the KKK says. Go ahead.
He says, why would you not want to be with somebody who doesn't understand your struggle? He said that the black church has taught colorblindness to be complicit with interracial marriage. Now, I know for some of us it's been a long time since we stepped foot into a church, a black one. But black churches are still very, very black.
Yeah.
And whenever one of the deacons brings a white woman to church, the eyes still roll.
They still sighed.
Yes. They sighed like they've never sidged before. So I don't know who told him that nigger ass lie. And, you know, interracial dating, I mean, love who you love, man. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I always say, you know, you might want to be with somebody who understands where you come from. But also, that shit is hard as shit too. God damn. Oof. God, nigga, I already deal with being black. I gotta deal with you being black too.
Yeah.
God. Sometimes that shit is hard.
I'd rather deal with that than somebody who don't understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, or sometimes you might get the right one and then just shut the fuck up. Yeah. I'm not saying that I don't. I'm just saying. We all know how I feel.
Yeah, we all know how we feel.
Yes. I mean, you married a black man, so I get it.
You know, I sure did. Yeah. I wasn't going to marry anything but.
Yeah. Same. But I'm just saying, I that's just not the way to go about it.
Be down, niggas clown. Going to her neighborhood is even worse. She get frowns and then they both get cursed. It's like a prison, but that's how they live. So what you do? I had to make my own decision. And Jungle Fever better back up off me, cause I don't need no cream on my coffee.
No, not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
But more importantly, this other clip that I saw. He said that the white man. Oh, he said a lot of shit. He said that even in slavery, blacks were the breadwinners. Slavery. He also said that the white man introduced college to us so that we could stop working with our hands, so that we can get college degrees and still end up on the unemployment line because we don't know how to do anything tangible to provide a service.
Okay, so when he said that slaves were the main breadwinners, was he saying that because slaves were slaves, like we made all the money for the white people?
That wasn't. That wasn't his point. He was saying in this idea of like, you know, we are always good at what we do, I guess.
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing.
And the white man didn't give us college. Colleges happened and then blacks finally got free and niggas was like, I want to learn. Yeah. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
And that's that's so counterintuitive to what white people think. They don't want us there.
No, they don't. They try everything they can to keep us out.
They're damnedest.
Did you see the damn story recently with the black girl who had to share to be in a valedictorian with somebody who had a lower GPA than her? Where does that happen?
In America.
You are the valedictorian because
you slayed everybody, and now you got to share it with a mediocre white person.
That's whack.
Hella.
That's whack.
I'm like I wish
that nigga would jump on a train track. I can't stand
like none of these, and up. Like people will be like, yeah, sometimes he says things, but like, but he does say some truth though. No,
nothing
is substantive of like anything that he says. He's not a real doctor, guys.
Stop calling him that.
Someone said on Twitter that he's a doctor, but he just doesn't have the time to renew his degree.
It's not a green card.
Yeah.
It's not a driver's license.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. And this is one thing. People are like blindly following things, right? Because I've learned that people side and agree with people that kind of look like them. Or they speak like kind of things that's just like, it sounds good, like Donald Trump supporters. There was a guy who was being interviewed by some reporter, and he was like, why are you voting for Trump? He was like, Trump is like me, he's just like me. And the reporter was like, no, he's not like you. He's a billionaire. He's slimmer than you. Because the guy was a fat white man. And he was like, you got a girlfriend? He was like, no. He was like, he's married to a former model. How was he like you? He was like, he's like me.
He looks like me.
Yeah, like
we have the same color skin.
Right, like
orange.
Right, like it's just these people side with people because they look like them.
Idiots side with people because they look like them.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. And then, of course, those people are like homophobic and stuff and yada, yada, yada.
I don't side with Tisha Campbell just because we both light skinned and don't have necks.
There's also a gentleman that was on The Breakfast Club. I forget his name. It evades me. It's not important. If you go on my Facebook page, you can see the video.
You in his Facebook?
Oh, I'm back on Facebook.
I told you it was entertaining.
I told you. I found the Lord again, so therefore I need to be on. I'm back on Facebook, damn it.
You're an auntie.
Yeah. Facebook is lit. This man on The Breakfast Club said that marijuana emasculates and feminizes the black man.
How?
Emasculates the black woman.
What?
Because THC depletes the testosterone in the black man, which is the black man's essence of masculinity and power.
So it's putting your cell phone in your pocket. What are you talking about?
Son, eating M&Ms.
Like everything.
Like everything.
Standing next to a light post.
Yes.
Like it all affects your nuts.
Yeah. Like,
your nuts are affected.
Yeah, like eating an icy.
Going swimming.
Yeah.
Taking a hot shower.
Going to McDonald's. Like it's all there.
And you niggas stay doing all of
every time things. You ski, it's just testosterone just strewn about.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
THC emasculates the black man?
Yes.
Ooh, that's rich. Ooh, Stretch Armstrong.
Hotep niggas get on my everlasting nerve.
And they don't have a basis for anything that they talk about.
None of it.
It's like, what? You just made that up.
Just sat there and just said, I wonder what, this goes XD's Corner again. Life is about finding your scam. What's yours?
I don't have a scam. I can't be accused of no more scams.
Just saying, life is just about scams. That's going to be my, like, when I go on like motivational speaking engagements.
Next TED Talk?
Yeah, my next TED Talk. I'm claiming it. Life is about finding your scam. No, because literally, like, there's going to be empirical data. I'm going to do research. That is what my doctoral dissertation should be. My doctoral dissertation will be about scamming. Because everybody scams. Well, not everybody.
Scam is this podcast.
Girl, mine too. We con
thousands,
hundreds of thousands of people every month to listen to us do nothing and get paid for it every fourth Monday.
True, me say scamming. True, me say expert for the money grabbing. Him not kill nobody, make money, me no wrong him. So where them do are they make song and no ban him. True, me say scamming. Government now no planning. They get to you vote or no do or no can him. Vibes God.
And we love y'all.
We love you.
It's not shade.
It's not shade. It's just we just sit here and talk and eat, and you guys get mad and you still listen. Yeah, we get paid every fourth Monday. Scam
city, scam city, bitch. Scam into your teacher. Did you see Jocelyn's rant?
Which one? Because she has been on one.
Well, this one was talking about Mona. Basically,
remind me.
She's the
because I want to say again which one because she's been doing because remember her campaign to get on Oprah.
Yeah. Remember when Wendy Williams turned her down because Stevie wouldn't come?
Yeah. I was listening to the read, and they were like, Oprah Winfrey, that one.
That's where she tried to go.
Of all people,
yo, I tried to.
Not even the Breakfast Club.
She don't even have a show no more.
Like, what the fuck?
There is no more.
There is no Oprah. What, you gonna be a Super Soul Sunday? What?
You gonna be part of the cast of Greenleaf? Queen Sugar too?
No, absolutely not.
Yo, if Jocelyn shows up on Queen Sugar, 86.
My thing, well, Evelyn Lozada had a show on so I don't know. Well, no, because Evelyn Lozada is nowhere near comparable to Jocelyn.
No, not at all.
Hernandez.
I lightweight enjoy her.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I used to. What did she say? What rant did she go on?
So many.
Yeah. But no, Jocelyn. I just no, Mona.
But we all know Mona's evil. And you saw Kirk screaming the other day about how she's breaking up his family. Stop doing that to his family. She did not, sir. And I think she's the devil. But you did this. You and your tainted sperm.
Is he really the baby father?
I think he is. Because it's not the light-skinned nigga who looks like the girl. They look alike.
Yeah. Yeah. Mona's not responsible for you like having sex and knocking this girl up. Like that's not.
No.
She's also not responsible for you getting a paternity test for your kid.
No, you keep refusing to do that.
Yeah.
All on your own. All on your black ass own.
Yeah. You knee looking motherfucker.
Looking like a bridge of a nose.
Knee.
He looks like a big ass nose.
Yeah.
You know the nose with the mustache and the glasses? That's what Kirk looks like.
Like Shock G. Nigga who put satin on your panties.
So Kanye suing Jay-Z.
Yeah. You know what's upsetting? Like, yeah, you break up with like your girl or your boy or whatever, but when two friends break up,
it's rough.
It's really rough.
It's rough. It's tough to watch.
It's tough.
And when then one's really like trying desperately to replace one with the other.
With 2 Chainz of all people.
2 Chainz, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
And like 2 Chainz is so like happy-go-lucky. Like he's such a positive like person. He's just like, whatever. I like Kanye. He's cool.
This past weekend at the Pink Trap House, he did HIV tests for free.
He did.
Yes.
And the past Sunday it was a church.
Yeah. See, he does things for the community.
Yeah, he does. And if he does things for the community, he will save Kanye West.
I hope that's what his goal is right now.
Yeah, if he would, he'll be like the Nelson Mandela. Shout out to our South African listeners. Man, I just, because Kanye used to be like he was Blue Ivy before Blue Ivy.
Jay-Z's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he was like, yeah, Dad. Yeah. Like super excited.
Yeah. Kanye has a song called Big Brother.
Yeah. Like on like the Otis video, it was just like him, like just like Dad.
Throw me the ball.
Yeah. Like
he
like
teach you how to catch.
Yeah. Mad height. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. This is what I do. Come on. One thing I found. Oh no, you never let me down. I ain't never let you down. Get up, I get up.
Yeah.
Dad, let's do a dance routine.
Yeah. Just mad height.
Like the little boy from Blackfish.
Look what I can do.
Yeah.
Look what I can do.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go fly a kite, Dad. And then what else? Yeah.
We're gonna go fishing.
Yeah.
Maybe fuck up some commas.
Yeah, that was literally Kanye West, just like super bright eyed and bushy tailed.
Produce some beats.
Yeah. and then I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Several events happened.
He married Kim Kardashian.
No, it happened before that.
Did it?
Okay, no, that's not it.
Was Jay-Z still his friend when he was with Amber?
Yeah, because they loved Amber.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Beyonce too?
Yeah, well, she loved Amber because Amber's not, Yeah, Auntie Beyonce is,
she's a hood rat. She loves Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
Or does she still?
Maybe. SAT. Jay-Z is to Kanye as Beyonce is to Nicki.
Oh. As Takeoff is to Joe Buttons.
Yeah.
I look like I was living on Bad Bougie.
The funniest part about that whole clip was that Offset got up so elegantly, like Austin Powers, and rolled up his sleeves. He didn't even have like a reaction. No. He was just like, "Oh, we're gonna have to scrap. We're gonna have to engage in fisticuffs.
Yeah. Act right.
Yeah. I challenge you to a duel. 50 paces.
All right, Joe Buttons.
Yeah.
You and your high beard.
Yeah.
I challenge you at high noon.
Do I look like a bad bougie?
I look like I was living on Bad Bougie.
I mean, little kid, it did. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. We're not on the side of Joe Buttons.
No, I mean...
Nobody's on the side of Joe Buttons but Sin.
Did you know DJ Academics is 27?
Okay.
I was like, whom? If he's 27, I'm 27.
Yeah, me too.
Niggas just look old.
Oh, when I went to that career day at that high school, that was confirmed. They all looked my age.
The youth them.
They don't exist no more.
They all are born at like
18.
With 5 o'clock shadows and shit.
The girls were born with a contoured brow.
Yeah, in a Fashion Nova dress.
Yeah, Fashion Nova prom dress.
So let me tell you about this little girl on the train today.
Clearly, we're just like talking.
Oh yeah, girl, I don't care. We ain't been here for 2 weeks. I guess she was going to summer school, or whatever, and she she had like a full bodycon dress on. Now I know she was a lady of a particular ethnicity, and you know, sometimes they look really young, but I was like, no, this is a young girl. Like, she has like a notebook in her hand.
She had on a bodycon dress?
Yes. I was in the Bronx, so that should tell you enough.
I already knew.
And we're back. Yeah. But I mean, I wish Kanye and Jay-Z the best.
Oh, we didn't talk about why he's suing him.
Oh yeah, I don't really know. It's title and it's title business. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, you know. Hopefully they'll work it out. But you know, Jay-Z and his friendships are always like tumultuous.
Are they? Oh yeah. Oh.
Because Dame.
Yeah, Dame. But Dame.
Dame and him.
Mouth almighty.
Yeah.
That nigga got a mouth on him.
Yeah.
I can see why he got on Jay-Z's nerves.
Yeah. Did you watch the BET Awards?
You know I didn't.
Me either.
I'm surprised.
Me too. I just wasn't interested.
No, I wasn't interested at all, actually.
Like, nothing about it. And they've been dragging this New Edition thing. Like, ooh, like... It's,
like the second coming.
Like...
I mean, I enjoy New Edition as much as The Next Man and all of the spinoffs.
Yeah.
But I just...
like, they gave them a tribute before, and then the movie... They've been promoting this movie. They promoted the movie, like, last BET Awards. And then the movie came, and then they did the whole thing this again, and they honored New Edition again. Like, it's just like, how many times we go honor, like, maybe because one of them might die soon.
Oh, no, don't say that.
You heard it here first.
What? Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's time to wrap this up.
No, because it's the truth, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say which one, but we all know which one.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I like the girl, who cares who you like? Cool it now. You got to slow it down.
Ooh, watch out.
You're gonna lose control.
I did see clips from that performance. Ralph Tresvant was higher.
Off weed? You got to ask.
I don't know. I assumed all of them did coke.
Oh, okay, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was
the
getting.
Coke, the pills, the blow, the blow, the blow. That's the song.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I mean like that's a jam.
Oh, that's a bop.
Yeah. But yeah, they were all high as all get out.
Well, they were honored, and I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess we should give people flowers while they're still living.
Enough is enough, though. Let's honor somebody else. Stevie's still here. Have you all honored Stevie yet?
Maybe at that award show that they don't have anymore. BET Honors.
I was gonna say what, the Ozone Awards.
Imagine if the Ozone Awards came back, or if the Source Awards came back. But see, they don't even do like regular hip hop beep anymore. Like, they would just tweet to each other across the room.
They would, and it would never be anything. See, I went in the good old days where I told you all where somebody threw a chair.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that anymore. They would like tweet a picture of you throwing a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when Mike Jones came on the stage, and he was high, boots off coke.
Only time. Well, I feel like Migos are always ready to fight, though.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. Like, I'd be ready to fight Joe Buttons too.
Yeah. Actually, you know who's the most turnt out of all of them? Who's always ready to fight?
Who's that?
Chris Brown.
He is always. It's those long arms. That's what they were made for.
Yeah, he's always ready to fight.
That's what it's made for.
He's always ready to fight. Man. So, Mary had a concert in Philly, and she went slapped the fuck off. She said, how he cheats, and I gotta pay.
And that's a valid question. How you get to cheat and I gotta pay? And been cheating for a long time. And she gotta pay him spousal support. That makes me mad for her.
Man, fuck Kendu.
Word.
Kendu.
That's a stupid name. Kendu.
I'm mad she fell for a nigga named Kendu. Because, you know, like...
I'm mad she fell for a nigga with light eyes.
You know, because Mary just always wanted to be loved. All she really wanted was to be happy and to find a love that was hers. It would be so sweet.
Yeah, but now the sounds of the rain against her window panes is slowly driving her insane.
I know, she's going down. Damn.
But he don't need to be around.
Absolutely not. Because her whole world is upside down. Mm-hmm. So is her bank account.
I hate it. I hate it for her. Like, I'm not laughing at her. I hate it for her. I hate that nigga so much. I think that he's ridiculous, and I think that it's absolutely absurd and ridiculous that she has to pay money because he's been cheating for years.
Yeah.
XD's taking selfies.
You sound mad. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Today's episode was produced by Abraham Kevin Quesada.
Why do we have to open with a song? Why can't we just open with like conversation?
Because I like songs. They're fun. And that's what we do. We sing. So stop being ornery today.
I'm not being ornery.
Nah, you ornery.
She no black papi. She no black papi. Hey, que lo que?
She like a black peanut store. Oh, yeah, hoy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm stumping with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
I have something really horrible to say.
Oh, go ahead.
It's just ironic that you're singing the Michael Jackson song while Ice Cube Man is playing.
Why? I'm not doing this with you. No. I am not doing this with you. I am not.
The cigarette.
Jesus.
You want to go back to the Neverland Ranch?
What was the chimp's name? Bubbles.
That is a horrible joke. Ooh, God.
That was so bad. Yeah. Anyway.
I saw Dame Dash once. It was in 2006. It was 2006. He was on a T-Mobile flip phone. Mm-hmm. It was the all red one that they gave you for free.
I believe
and
it.
He had his daughter in his hand. And it was right in front of Sony.
I believe it.
Yeah. He was cursing on somebody on a flip phone.
Running his jibs. Just
I was like, that's weird. I have a Trio. You have a free phone. Water.
Dame Dash.
Water.
Drip.
Water.
Splash.
I was looking at a bitch like water. I was looking at a bitch like water. I feel like I'm 21 Savage. I'm not fucking your daughter. Water. But yeah, that's crazy.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.